pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You got
November meeting minutes would be at the next one.
okay. I was thinking, I was looking, it's like, wait a minute, this is
Yeah.
all right. Well, we've got some minutes from October that need to be. Motion to accept these. I'll second. Aaron and Tyler, any questions? All right. All in favor of regular council meetings be accepted for October?
Aye.
I vote. And then also there was a executive meeting on October the 20th. I make a motion, we accept them as written.
I'll second it.
Okay, Aaron and Rhonda, all in favor? 5-8.
Oh, you want to follow me?
Harold, have you got anything that you wanted to talk to tonight?
I talked to Jay, I talked to Josh, and we're good. Important people.
Okay, clearly that end of the table is way more important than this. We're good. All right, well, we may be a nice short meeting tonight, it looks like. Jake, have you got anything for tonight?
Yeah, I've got a few things. Me and Amanda Trackus with Alliance Indiana Water is working on updating the wellhead protection. I have everything submitted, so as soon as she gets it done, I'll be presenting that to the board. Had 2 compactors on the lift station sewer plant go out, and the lift station was not running. Which
one?
The main lift station out at the sewer plant. Which ultimately would back up the entire town.
Correct.
So I got a hold of Houston Electric, they got out immediately and got the contactors replaced and everything up and working. American Pump come out to install the conduit, which has been a very long drawn out process, and there's a sump pump down in the hole wedged in the pipe and we cannot get it out. So they're going to come back with some pumps and try to get that out and get the conduit installed. You have no idea how the sump pump got in there or who put it in there. It's in there. The only thing hanging out of the hole is.
But there's not supposed to be a pump in there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that stuff.
Are we moving?
so I came in this morning and our
Are we moving?
chlorine room at our water plant was completely frozen solid. You have heat in there. The door to that room is falling off of the building. It's rusting out and falling off the building. So I talked with Aaron about getting that door replaced. That could have been about a $10,000 issue if the pump would have busted it. I think we got to it quick enough. I got all the pipes apart, got them all thawed out, got the pump thawed out, and it's running fine now, but we need to get the door placed like ASAP. That's about a 2-inch gap at the bottom of it. Because it's falling off, nothing's lining up anymore.
Which building? The brick building here in town?
Yeah.
Okay, the brick one.
Really, that's all I've got right now.
Told him I'd swing by tomorrow and measure it.
Yeah, because that door has been an issue in the past because of the crash bar, and the way it's framed is a little bit weird. So I know that door has been talked about in the past, but I don't remember the why it was never done, but I know that there were some challenges around getting a door to work there.
Yeah, I'll measure it tomorrow and work up a proposal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to get more than one since I'm on the board, but at least that gives a baseline.
Yeah. That'd be good. Thanks. Any questions for Jake?
Good job filing.
Yeah, that's something else I guess I'll add real quick. So I've been here since March and learning to plow a town you never plowed takes a little time. You know, learn how far you can push your sides out, getting your curves and not shooting manhole lids down the road, which we did a couple times. So just be patient with us. The guy, our part-time guy, he has lived here 5 years and up until 5 years ago has never seen snow. He's from San Antonio, California, so he's learned on it as well. Doing what we can.
Can I ask a question, not as a board member, but as a resident? When it comes to where I live, I don't know if you're familiar, I'm right at the end of Grant Street, like you can't go any further. Typically in the past, and when it first started snowing, they come down and they take a left, and everything's getting pushed right in front of my driveway. The other day, I know, right? The other day, whoever was doing it, they actually went down the alley, so that was really nice,
That
but
was me. I didn't know.
Thank
I didn't know that was an alley to the right. I thought it was a driveway.
I wish, because it's a pain in the butt where my house situated. I'm kind of stuck. So it's like if you go left, it's considered a road, but if you go right, it's considered an alley. But my front door's on the alley, and my neighbors park on the alley. It's very weird. Is it possible to keep plowing the alley because then I can get out without having to gas? I mean, so far, knock on wood, it hasn't been terrible, but I'm worried like if we get a whole lot of snow and you're plowing and plowing and plowing, I'm gonna have to go out there and shovel. I'm not a shoveling person.
So if we get if we get snow like we just had and heavier, my goal is to do all that once we get the city streets
Okay.
clear. If we just get 2 to 3 inches, I'm probably not gonna mess with the alleys.
2 or 3 inches, I mean, I'm not worried about that. What I'm thinking, like, if it was coming and coming and coming, like days and days, and it's just coming, because I'm sure we're due for a storm like that it's just gonna constantly build up if I'm stuck in and when I'm ready to go,
That.
right?
No, but and I'm also learning the alleys that people have no choice but to drive down every day because they do park off of it. That's just something I'm gonna have to learn.
And that's my neighbors. They
Yeah.
don't park in the front of their house. They park on that. The front of their house faces Lion Street, but where they park is right next to my lot. Like their driveway's right there, and that's where they park. I mean, that's just what they do.
You're talking about the dark gray house, right?
Yeah, the one that just got sided, that dark gray.
Those need to be a priority, just like the roads in life. People have to use them, then we need to get them.
I just wanted to ask. Thank you.
Anything else for Jake? Yes.
Do the next first. Introduce it.
Yeah.
You want to do that now or?
Yeah, that's fine. So for the last couple months, we've been talking about a water, not wastewater, but a water rate increase at our public meeting in November. And so tonight we're going to introduce and pass this ordinance. Just a little explanation.
just so that everybody is aware of the why. When the water tower was built, USDA RD was a program that was utilized to help fund that. They have some requirements, which we have to have a X number of dollars in a couple different funds. One of them is the last payment of the water tower. But so as part of the water rate study that was done 3 months ago, maybe, I don't remember exactly when that study was done, but they came back and were a little bit deficient on the rates to keep the two accounts funded completely as they would like, and then just day-to-day upkeep. Day-to-day upkeep of the water plant. We haven't raised the water rates in Swayzee have not changed since April the 7th of 2010. So that's a minute. So I also wanted to just walk through what the increase will look like. We've decided to do it in 2 stages. One that will be effective January the 1st, and one that will be effective July the 1st. Based on the water rate study that was done, Klein Peter Consulting helped us come to the decision on what the increase needs to be. So the simplest example that I can give, and so a minimum user, which would be a 2,000 gallons or less user, currently is paying $23.01 for the water. That is the water rate as of today. January 1, the new rate will go from $23.01 to $28.36. So $5.35 is the increase that will happen across the board for everybody that is a minimum user. So $5.35 January 1, and then that will July 1 will also be $5.35. So a total increase of the water rate for a minimum user is $10.70 a month. If you are above a minimum user, then the increase would be slightly more based on your usage, because at that point it's a usage rate, not just a set rate like the minimum user is charged. So that is what the rate increase is going to be effective January 1st. So it would be the January billing that would reflect these changes, assuming Keystone gets everything changed within the billing system.
So it'll be February 1st because we bill me every year, so it'll be.
Well, true, you're right. It would be the January reading,
Right.
Meter reading is this new rate,
Right.
Which would be reflected in the bill that's received 1st February, or early February. So I make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 08-2025, which is the water rate increase that I just described.
I'll second.
Aaron and Mike, any questions, comments?
I do want to comment, we do have, thanks Des, you got us other town rates. And we are lower than everybody except Hartford City. We're lower than Converse, Greentown, Jonesboro, Marion. Who else do we have here? Could be more, and I just don't see them on the.
Marion.
So that says something. I will second the motion.
Mike already did, but.
Oh, Mike did it? Okay, sorry, I'll third it.
That's okay. We've got a third. Nobody wants to raise the rate. I mean, that's not something that we look forward to do, but it is a necessity to help maintain the water system that we've got. And as long as, it has been a long time since we've had an increase, so. We talked about it, but we need to make this move to move forward. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor? The ordinance 0825-2025. All right, 5-0.
Gas City and Denver.
And we've got to post this on the web. We need to post it in it's 2 places, right, Kyle? So paper and the website.
Yeah.
And we've got to do that prior to 10 days before it takes effect, right? Isn't that correct?
No, you'll have it in there, so now that you adopt it, you just post it again.
Okay.
Publishing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get it done. Have Brittany get it on the website and post it in the paper.
You see. Okay, thank you, everybody, for that.
And I know at the October meeting, Josh was wanting, needed to get, the 2013 year car. I know it's October. I wasn't here last month, so it seems like 2 months. We need to approve the new water pump, the valve cover set and the oil outlet kit that total $2,123.79 on your car. I know you were having problems and you parked it, then you got it repaired, so we need to approve that. It's been paid, but we need to approve it.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? I hope.
Also got quotes, for fixing the plumbing in the, yeah. I'm still waiting on Chuck's and I think he said there might be a cheaper way we can do it, separating it. They're gonna come out the next couple days and hopefully we'll get a better quote than that, maybe because of that's high. And it's because it's so small back there.
Right. And under concrete.
Is it? I don't know if it is concrete because it's wood. I mean,
It's a raised platform.
yeah.
I would, it maybe isn't in concrete. I was thinking that once it got below that, it was concrete, but maybe it's
Well,
not.
Chuck's is gonna try to do it without destroying the bathroom.
Okay.
So, yeah, I know Roto-Rooter is totally gutting it out,
Right.
doing everything. So that's why that's that high.
Right.
You catch me up real quick on what?
Chuck Wagon and the clerk's office,
Sanitary lines.
it's all one.
Oh,
And it keeps getting clogged up. We've got an elbow or something back there that his toilet paper that comes from Chuck Wagon gets stuck in that and then backs up into ours, so we get totally backed up.
okay.
And it's not here.
It's not here at the town hall. It
No,
was
it's
the
the
clerk's
clerk's
office.
Yep, just a quick call. So I'm waiting on one quote, and then I'll let you guys know about that.
Where, just out of curiosity, where, if we were to make that repair, say we approve one of these quotes theoretically, if we were to make that repair, where do you suggest, or where would you pull it out of?
Well, I can really take it out of. I try not to touch water and wastewater funds. So I would probably try to take it out of general somewhere. I could probably take it out of. I'm not sure yet, honestly. I'm gonna see if I could take it out of rainy day or.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet about that. Also. The community crossing grant, I don't know if Aaron,
I didn't say anything.
okay. We did apply for it, we got denied. It, it wasn't anything that we did. There were just so many and not enough funds, so we did get denied for that. And they also did say, that, and I know it's Heather's Road grant in that alley is not in our inventory. So they did mention that we need to get that in our inventory before we submit again if we're wanting to get that really done.
You mean
Because
name
her
it a
house is
street?
on there.
You mean give it a name?
No, it's named, it's just
Name
the,
is just not.
the state has an inventory of all of our streets,
It's not on it.
and that section is not on it.
No, so I'm gonna work on that. To get that on there, because that is one of the areas that we're gonna try to get that Williamson around going left, not right, because that's an alley,
When's the next round?
July. So we're gonna apply for that, and I did put a lot of streets on there, I mean, we can. And it was quite a bit, so, yeah, we're gonna reapply for it in July, and it might be fall, or it could be spring of 2027.
Normally, we've applied now and then pave in the spring or early summer, but we'll get bumped one.
And we did that because one year we did it twice and it
Right.
got expensive doing it, but we could do it in July and then have it in the fall. It's just, we did that because,
Yeah, because it's matching funds, we're trying to maximize kind of all things. So if you split them in half, you end up doing two smaller projects where it would be better. Or the thought has been, let's do one a year and try to put all of the funds that we have available for street repair into that matching. So
I think we need to do something with East Line Street. That is a major entrance into town, and as soon as you cross that bridge, it is bad.
yeah, we'll have to see kind of what funds that we've got and try to just maximize what we can do. Since we didn't get the community crossing funds helped, because they're at 80% or 75. Is it 75, 25? So, I mean, that community crossings grant really stretches our dollars a lot. So, but yeah, we'll have to, once we get exact dollar figures of what we'll have available, then we'll just have to decide how to best use it. But I agree. I mean, that farthest east portion of Lyons is pretty tough. Because it's the highest traffic, in the whole town, other than the highway.
I don't know. My end's probably newer than, or our end is probably newer than
I
that,
don't remember.
because ours isn't near like that.
Well, I don't think there's as much traffic on your east or west of 13. I don't think.
There's a lot.
Yeah, no, I know that
Yeah,
there's a lot, but I
Yeah.
would, I don't know. I don't
Kinda
think
weird
we've
how
ever
they-
had a counter, but
It's kind of weird how they capped the road one time too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like they made one path down through there. And it's kind of weird.
I always thought that was my fault because I was parked there.
Parked there the day they paved.
Yeah, I just left the whole strip.
other than that, I think that's all. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I do have something else that I got on there. Don Thompson had a leak back in September. I'm sorry, it was September, October, so it was October, November bill. And I have copies of the letters that emailed that he sent me, and then a picture. Said something about the crawl space was full of water. You know, his grandson fixed the leak, so he doesn't have receipts. And if I don't have receipts, then you guys have to approve of credit. And I figured, with this average, we could do a credit of $131.65. His bill was $273.31. And then Yeah, 273.31 and 202.36. He's just requested a wastewater credit.
I think for what Don does for the economic committees, this is the least we could do.
Do it for anybody that had a leak like this.
Yeah, if he paid the water bill, am I correct in that he paid the water bill,
He's paid it.
but he's just asking for the sanitary, the
Yes.
wastewater credit back, which we know that he didn't use because it was a leak.
Yes.
Does that make sense to me?
Yeah, I have a motion, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
I will make the motion. We credit his account $131.65 for his leak.
I'll second.
Mike or is it
I know it's
Rhonda.
the same. Who-
Rhonda and Mike, all in favor?
Aye.
5.
That's all.
Gosh.
I don't have a whole lot. Until call volume, 248. Previous month was 237, and that brings our year to date to 3,076.
Have you looked back? How does that compare to previous years? Have you looked at that?
So I usually do it in our January meeting. Because I can't get the whole month of December yet.
Yeah.
But I do know last year, I wanna say it was around 2,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, maybe just over 2,000, so.
Wow.
Yeah, it ticked up quite a bit this year. And then, maintenance wise, all of our vehicles are finally operational now.
What?
I know.
All at the same time?
Yeah.
Don't say it too loud. We're in the car. We don't.
Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, they are good to go. Community, I just attended the school safety meeting the last month again. Really, that's all I have. I don't have any requests or anything new information wise this month. I did assist the sheriff's department at 203 West Lyons. The Maxine White's house. We served an eviction and she is no longer at that. So,
Good. That the blue one?
sorry, 203 East.
Oh, I was fine.
Yep,
Look how excited them kids were gonna be running around them.
yep, my fault. Big East
Is that
Lyons.
East.
East line. So that would be
Yeah.
the white
The
one.
White House, yeah. Yep.
Where the holdup.
Yeah, yes, where the ERT. So yeah, she's no longer there, but that's all I.
Also, you guys will get paid Friday. And that'll be the last pay of the year.
Before Christmas, thank you.
Yeah. Did you get all your stuff purchased that we approved?
Yes, yep, all the computer, vehicle wise, all that's been fixed.
The printer,
Yes, printer's been installed, all that, yep,
it's all working, right?
yep, everything's good, yeah, thank you.
Good. Kyle, you got anything for us?
Pretty easy tonight.
Nothing?
No?
Well. Harold,
Getting close to the end, right?
getting close to the end.
Okay. If you need a road trip sometime, travel to Blackford County and Hartford City. They've got like 60% of their farm ground into solar or wind. They're deep into the construction and take a look at it. Pretty ugly stuff.
You can go right over there and see it too.
I know. So it's a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah.
I did want to say the or our Economic Development Corporation did not meet. We don't meet the month of December, so there's nothing from that. Right?
Yeah, 80%.
We'll
I
be
had
back
one-
at it January.
One question. Where are we at with the media? I thought about it. Well, I know Jake talked. I thought about it when we were talking rates. Where are we at with the media? Can you refresh me on what we were doing there?
Media.
The filter media at the water plant.
Yeah.
Social.
It was approved, we approved it and, he's working on getting a schedule together, but it'll happen after the first of the year.
That's what I was thinking.
And then the intent is to be finished before summertime.
And they were gonna be spaced about a month apart.
Yeah, he's working on trying to figure out what kind of a schedule it'll be, but it'll only be one of the filter media done at a time. So we'll still have two tanks online while the other one's being repaired or replaced.
I want to bring something up real quick. It's really not my department. Do we know anything about the post office? What's going on? The reason I'm asking is I go into the gas station often and the employees are telling people that it's not happening and it's causing kind of a little bit of an issue because people are walking out thinking it's not going to happen.
It is going to happen. We are under a lease agreement with them and they've started those payments. They will, I don't have a timeline. I had a conversation with their engineer and it was 3 people on their end, talking about the site, asking about some questions that they had. And they said it would be in the spring when they are able to, they won't probably try to do it in the wintertime. They'll wait till the weather breaks in the spring. Once they get started on it, it will be a pretty quick process because of the type of building that they're putting there. But it is not dead. It is, the post office is leasing the ground and it's in the works. It just has not. Yes, Harold?
Maybe put something like that in your next billing.
Could be. Yeah.
Well, but I don't wanna say it's, you know what I mean? I don't wanna.
Yeah, we don't have a time, an exact
You
timeline.
can say that they are paying lease on it, and we do believe it's going to happen.
No, no, it's going to happen.
Well,
We
yeah.
already- Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we
But
already signed it.
stop at the end.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Because people
Oh, yeah.
are stopping out there.
Small town.
Yeah.
Well, and it's disappointing that people would speak out of turn when they don't know the information. Hopefully anybody that's listening heard what we said.
We are.
We are getting a post office. It is going in the place that we've talked about back by West Park. And they are currently paying the lease on that property. And the timeline currently is in the spring. Once we get past winter, they will be working on the final engineering details and all that here over the winter with the intent to be able to move in the spring. Anybody else have anything that you'd like to bring up? Well, unless something unusual happens, this will be our last meeting for 2025. And nobody else has anything. I will make a motion to adjourn and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas coming up. Second to that motion. Aaron and Tyler, all in favor? 5-0.
Have a good Christmas, family.
Absolutely.
On it.